Park in San Francisco. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. The Phillies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Gene Segura standing in. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's on one of those special hot streaks right now. He's averaging over a home run a game in his last 10 games. I mean, he's the guy to watch. There's nothing else to look at. I wanted to see what he's going to do in this game.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that out.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
The first base
with that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins has come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground to short. There is Crawford. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gerber is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm wondering if Parra can get it going. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 3. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Second inning now from San Francisco. Philadelphia is on top, 2-0. Digging in, Odubel Herrera, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So stepping in, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Now that's popped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So in now for San Francisco, Kevin Pillar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball game.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Mike Gerber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Herrera is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting in, the third baseman, John Henry.
Now in the box, Yonhervis Solarte. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 6 tries. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early. They're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the cove and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
The pitcher,
Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Segura on at first, nobody out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The next 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Up into the arcade and out of here. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and it's now 5-3.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Frazier ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 5-3 Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Williams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Brandon Crawford. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
In now, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And this will bang up against the wall. Frazier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants get 1 on the Brandon Belt double. We're through 3 here in China Basin. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The pitcher, Jared Eichhoff, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. Frazier has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand. Next to bat for the Giants, Kevin Pillar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into the box now, Mike Gerber, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jan Henry.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Giants.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Gerber, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. On the year, Realmuto comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night here at China Basin. It's the Phillies 6 and the Giants 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Striding in, Brandon Crawford, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and a ball, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-1. is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even got.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Slow little roller to third. To his right, Franco. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Tony Watson is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Gerber giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now batting, Odubel Herrera. His previous battles with Tony Watson, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll put the tag on him, and that was pretty close at first.
Well, sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Franco. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Jared Eichhoff, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 6-4. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Buster.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams is under it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin Pillar.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. This is skied into short left center. Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Mike Gerber. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Yonherba Solarte would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Mike Morin takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And that's in there for a strike. Morin has thrown a little over 50 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Popped him up. Real Muto is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains steady at 6-4. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here.
Please.
Sam Dyson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 49.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dyson.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Number 10.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Dyson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're up 6-4. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A solo shot for Evan Longoria, number 13 for him on the year, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Gerardo Parra stands in as he looks at a cold strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The first baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played. The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. No balls and a strike to count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4. Reyes
attention,
Maranta
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
as he'll
the
do so to start the 8th.
Number
So now
54.
it'll be the 4-hole
Reyes.
hitter, Reese Hoskins. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 home. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Roman Quinn will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Philadelphia, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Andrew McCutchen will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Andrew McCutchen.
Bouncer to the left side. Longoria's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Giants 6. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 24, Roman.
Drew Smiley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 33, Drew.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Reyes.
Joe Pennick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For the Giants. Number 12, Joe.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Line hard to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants down in order. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Trevor Gott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hara over to his right. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Line drive to center field. Pillar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Segura is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Every
right fielder,
pitcher loves to
number
get
8.
quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes